Hi there. Hi there. I am so glad you guys jumped on. So I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about a conversion tip and how to improve your conversions. So if you don't know me yet, I am Crystal Peregrine, and I am a home business owner myself, and I help teach other home business owners how to get more conversions, prospects daily, recruiting tips, and I post daily on my page. And so if you don't haven't liked my page yet, go over to my page and like it. It's at crystalperegrine.com is my website, and Facebook/Crystal Peregrine is my page. There I am only actually giving this information to the people who liked my page, and so feel free to share it. If you found value, and that's the only way you'll be able to get to see it actually. So I just finished a webinar, and the webinar was called 21 Conversion Tips, and how to increase your conversions. And I got so much out of it that I wanted to tell you guys and give you guys value too, so that you can use it into your business. So I'm just asking, have you guys ever been told no? When you go and you get your opportunity in front of somebody, and you or you give them like a like they see an ad, or you send them a Facebook message, have you been told no? And I think all of us could probably say yes. So if you comment in the yes if you have been there, and so I think all of us can say yes. And if you haven't, well, then you probably haven't asked too many people. So what Tyson Zanner, like, that was the webinar that I was watching, and he's a good friend of mine, and I've been following him, and he teaches about conversions. And what he was teaching the what goes good with milk strategy. So I'll illustrate this with a story. So my mother-in-law, she is awesome. I love her. And she's very Ukrainian. And actually, I had a grandma that was a very Ukrainian baba as well. And she loves serving food. She loves food. And it doesn't matter when you eat, even though if you ate like 5 minutes before you got to her house, she will always offer you food, and she'll always offer you a glass of milk. And so she'll find something for you to eat, and she wants to feed you. And I love her. I don't know if anybody else has any Ukrainian babas out there, but my husband is a Ukrainian, both through and through, and my dad always called me a geranium because my mom is German and my dad's Ukrainian. So it was an interesting story. But anyway, it was often told to everybody. So I wanted to kind of tell you this story. And so when you go to her place, she will always offer you a glass of milk. And so, and you'd say, okay, no, thank you, I don't want a glass of milk. And it wouldn't be long later, what if she'd come to you and say, oh, would you like a glass of milk? And you think, no, thank you, I already had a glass of milk, or I don't want a glass of milk, right? And you kind of wonder if she heard you, and think, okay, well, why is she asking again? And so then, 10 minutes later, she comes and she goes, would you like a glass of milk? And most network marketers, they do this. And I did it too. And so it's, you ask and you think, okay, well, maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe next time's the right time. I'll ask again. Oh, maybe I'll ask again, and maybe I'll get a different response. Maybe they're interested now. And it can get across really annoying. And so thankfully, my mother-in-law actually doesn't do that. So she always offers the milk, though, for sure. And so when she says, okay, would you like a glass of milk? And I'd say, no, thank you. And so then she thinks, what would be good with milk? What would go good with milk? And so she thinks, okay, well, I'm going to offer some pie. And she knows me well. I love my apple pie. And so she would say, oh, would you like an apple pie. And so I'd say, no, thank you. And so she thinks, what else goes good with milk? So then she'll say, would you like some cookies? And by this time I'm getting hungry. And so then I start eating cookies, and then I think, okay, that milk is sounding pretty good. You know, I could definitely go for some milk. And so then at that point, she has gotten me with the milk, right? And so then I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll have a glass of milk. And so what I'm saying is most people will be that annoying network marketer, and a lot of network marketers will say, oh, would you like to buy now? Would you like to buy now? Is now the right time? Can I get you to buy? And so maybe you're just not asking in a way that resonates with them. So first of all, you know, maybe they'll like your page. Then you can send them a video and say, oh, would you be interested in this with, and you know, give them some value and send them a video, and then offer your solution to whatever problem that you're presenting them, right? Because the last time I talked about your perfect prospect and your perfect person that you want to attract, right? And so what are their problems? One of those things that I asked to talk about was, what were their problems? So if you identified a problem, then you have to have a solution. So what solution, like what problem are you solving? And if it's a, you know, like in the makeup business, right? Have clear skin before the wedding, right? In a couple months, or look good for your wedding when using this makeup, or if it's exercise, you know, lose so much weight, or you know, whichever niche you're in, find that problem, right? And start advertising to the problem, and then tell them a solution, like what is the solution? And so your product is the solution. If they don't like the video, then maybe you can retarget them and say, okay, well, I'll retarget them with a webinar. Maybe they're interested in a webinar. And then if they don't like the webinar, say, okay, well, what about a blog? I'll give them a blog. Maybe they like to read. What about, you can get them on the phone. So, and then you can get them on the phone. Hi, Carrie. So then if you get them on the phone, maybe you will find something that resonates. Hi, Carrie, I'm just talking about conversions and helping people find that conversion. And so I told the story, so you're going to have to watch the video a little later. We're talking about when something doesn't resonate with somebody, maybe they need to see a different version, you know, whether it's they like your page and then maybe they want to see the video or a webinar. And so now, you know, that you have their attention, you know, you find something that resonates with them, and then they are interested. And so this webinar that I watched, it isn't actually for sale. And it's taught by Tyson Zanner, it's not for sale anywhere, but it is actually a bonus for Attraction Marketing Formula. So if you were to buy the Attraction Marketing Formula book, and I will put a link in there, and you can also comment in the comment section, more info please, and I'll make sure that you guys get that info. But this webinar actually goes through 21 ways that you can increase your conversions, and so that was just one of the tips. And so if you would be interested in this, send me a link, and you can grab your copy to the AMF. And with that, you also get bonus 3 one-on-one calls with a coach, and we can hook you up correctly and get you started. Just a phenomenal course. So if you're wanting more information, send me a link, and I look forward to talking to you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for jumping on, Carrie.